I first met Sherry probably about 20 years ago when we worked on her Thornbury cottage. They sold that property and wanted to focus on their home in the city and create a backyard that basically reminded them of the cottage. When we first saw the backyard, obviously the pool was a big feature, but the landscaping was terrible.
When Cindy brought me into the project, it was winter time actually. There was still snow on the ground, like maybe March, and all that was here was the pool. So it's super exciting when it's a blank slate and you can let your creative juices flow.
There wasn't really any seating areas or anywhere to eat outside, but the property was beautiful and the actual greenery surrounding it was amazing. With the pool where it was, we had to segregate the seating and dining areas into two separate locations. So on one side of the pool, we were able to fit in a hot tub in addition to a seating area.
The hot tub, she wanted a bench in front of it that she could move around if she wanted.
With the master suite, there is a washroom that actually goes to the outside through to her bedroom as well. So basically she's able to come outside, have a quick hot tub, use the outdoor shower and go back into her master suite.
She also wanted a sitting area, some loungers for around the pool.
It's very important to Sherry that she can accommodate all of her family, whether it was just hanging by the pool or whether it was a big dinner party. The one tricky thing about this pool is that it's quite tight to the edge of the house. So basically, we had to put in stone pavers all the way around to make it easy for traffic flow.
She had already decided on a paver that she liked. She also had had the coping done around the pool, so we worked with those materials.
There's a blend of furniture. Some are purchased new to the space, and many of the brown woven pieces were brought from her Georgian Bay home. The furniture has worn quite well. It's about 15 years old. The original upholstery was browns and reds, and so we had to change that out to work with the new exterior here in the city. It was a nice contrast between the brown woven furniture, and it also went with the new updated gray pieces that we added. For some of the end tables and coffee tables, we brought in some white concrete pieces just to add some brightness to the furniture.
When I do the design, I usually map out all the hardscaping elements first, so where the patios are going to be, and incorporate the gardens. So when it's a project of this scale, I always like to do more mass plantings in terms of color and scale. It just scales better, so we did sort of blocks of plantings and color. The one thing that Sherry did not want was she didn't want it to look like a hedge across the whole back, so we mixed it up and I kind of divided it by zones. So the pool area we did a columnar hornbeam. Those leaves will stay on the tree right through the winter and they fall in the spring and grow new ones. So it's kind of a nice tree for winter interest as well. And on the dining half of the backyard, we did just a basic emerald green cedar. We brought in some big trees though, because she wanted privacy right away. There was also some really beautiful trees in her neighbor's yard that she wanted to be able to look at the trunks, so she did not want the hedge to go across there, so we left that open, and I think it was a really good idea.
It was funny actually when we ordered all of the planters and had them delivered here. Both Sherry and Sam were joking because there were so many. It literally was like a sea of planters, but obviously there's not too many. They've just been placed in specific areas.
You know, it's a lot of hardscaping around the pool, so to get some more green into the space, we decided to do all these planters around the backyard. We did herbs over on the dining patio, some basil and rosemary and parsley, and then around the pool we did some grasses, bird of paradise houseplants, just for some height, and just to give a little more green around a lot of the paving.
I really enjoyed working with Samantha Kleinknecht on this project. I feel like her knowledge of the hardscaping and my knowledge of the furniture layouts, we worked together to really create the best design for Sherry and Sarah.
Everyone's super happy with it. They spend a lot of time back here entertaining and having friends for swim and family, and I think it turned out perfect.